I used to be in the army. I know. We got some dead dog tags over here. My mom's and someone else. I feel like I kind of have the ability to comment on military shows or army movies or whatever the fuck it is. I feel kind of like I have a little bit more sway when it comes to reviewing these things because I've kind of lived that life and I understand how works. I understand how certain ranks would interact with each other. Like these are things that civilians probably don't understand beyond what you watch in TV shows and movies, which is like, sometimes you can see a lower rank talking to a higher rank, or they might joke around. But in movies, it's almost like completely bizarre. The ranks are flipped. The uniforms don't make sense. There's a lot of nuance that's kind of missed by the general public, which doesn't really matter if you've been in the military or if you've been in the army. You care about it, kind of like how nurses or doctors will get angry when they're watching medical shows, whatever it is. But my point is, and the whole point of this video is, oh yeah, I've been gone for a while. That's okay. Don't worry about that. I'm basically getting my PhD, trying to become a teacher, an English teacher, because I want to teach people to read, like my passion. So while I'm in between, I'm on Christmas break right now, which is great because it means I have more free time and there's more time for me to work. So I decided to watch Reacher, which is this television show on Amazon Prime, and it's about Jack Reacher, who is this guy that is just basically a super detective. Okay, let's put it that way. But the way the character is built is such a weird way. It's such a weird character development that I just have to talk about it because something that I've done on this channel before is I've pointed out when TV shows and movies kind of go a more woke route, which is being like overly inclusive or really preaching their ideals to the audience like in a non-nuanced way. Normally, the hallmark of a good television show or movie is that it can sell you an idea without explicitly telling you the idea. You know what I mean? You'd understand the lesson being taught without being told, hey, don't be racist. Now, there's another side of this, which is, I guess you could say, the opposite of woke, but in what I consider just as bad, and that is Jack Reacher. So the first season kind of skates by because I watched it and it's like it's mindless, it's kind of fun, but the gambit runs, the shtick gets old really really fast. The shtick is basically this: Jack Reacher, tall, smart, repeats the same line over and over again. Details matter, details matter, details matter. Everything that he says at some point is right. He can't make any mistakes whatsoever. He is just the morally superior character from start to finish. There are no flaws. And even when they try to make the flaws, it's still just him being a stand up guy. He's like Superman if he was a fucking regular ass dude. The first season's filled with like flashbacks of him like making mistakes and his mom trying to teach him this lesson about like, using your strength and not like, knowing when to do the right thing. Who gives a shit? The first season gets a pass, okay? Because it was like I was watching it and it didn't bother me too much, but I knew it was fucking stupid because every iteration of Jack Reacher, from the movies with Tom Cruise to the books themselves, are just bad. And if you think they're good, then I mean, you probably don't read a lot, but it's still dog shit literature and I don't like it. I'd rather read fucking Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, I think that's her name, for the rest of my fucking life. Did you know she was 19 when she wrote that fucking book? Jesus Christ. And it's one of the greatest books ever written. And that's understandable because a lot of my military homies out there, I knew you guys. I slept with, oh, I didn't sleep with you guys, but you know what I mean. We were in the cold fucking dugout together, and we might have cuddled a little. But I understand that they don't really like reading, and they don't really like reading beyond like Facebook memes, which isn't necessarily a dig at them. It's just like the general military population, at least the guys that I were with, which was the 11 Bravos, the infantrymen. They weren't that fucking smart, and they didn't like arts or fucking shit. They liked movies, and that's pretty much it. It's understandable that the books that are kind of catered towards those people aren't that complicated. They're not insane. Jack Reacher is basically Sherlock Holmes but with army shit. Oh, my eyes are. I actually don't know the color of my eyes. I've always been told they're brown. Like I said, season one gets a pass. It's not like super bad. It's not over the top. It's not like throwing it in my face, but it is telling me over and over and over again that Jack Reacher is morally superior. He's the best. He's the coolest one around. Everybody fucking loves him. End of story. He's always right. That's it. The second season. This is where the show fucking lost me. The second season so far, it's done like a staggered release of the episodes, so I think it's only on like episode 4 or some shit right now. But this season sucks absolute donkey balls. And the reason why is pretty straightforward. So the second season lost me, but allegedly it's based on the books. So the I want to break this down for you. So Jack Reacher is again tall, smart, handsome, but he's decided to live this sort of vagabond life where he doesn't have any attachments to the world. He has no home, he has no driver's license or whatever the fuck. He doesn't carry anything. All he carries is money, and he uses his pension that he gets paid every month to do his own thing. He literally just wanders around. That's what he does. And somehow, while wandering around, he stumbles into like the most absurd shit, which again is kind of like bullshit. But whatever, right? This is fantasy world. This is TV. I'm willing to accept that the big 6'7" dude that's absolutely roided out of his mind can survive off of eating fucking Denny's every day. I'm gonna believe that. But it kind of starts to wane in the second season when they flash back to his unit. And in his unit, he's Major Jack Reacher, but he refuses to let people call him Major Reacher. He only wants to be called Reacher, which is fucking weird because that would never happen. I've never met an officer in my life that didn't want to shove the fact that they were an officer down your fucking throat every second that you were talking to them. If you didn't address them as sir, they would backhand you. And let's not even get started on the fact that Reacher in his secret unit has a beard and he's employed the most ragtag group of people that make no fucking sense, all right? He's basically assembled like the Scooby-Doo slash Avengers of military investigation to find like heroin and cocaine, and it's so fucking stupid. But that's okay, whatever. We're trying to get past this, right? This is like the first red flag. Um, it just so happens somebody in his elite military group was tortured and murdered, and he once again stumbles into this discovery and is like, I'm gonna make sure that I find out whoever fucking did this, which of course it's some fucking really powerful billion-dollar company that's doing something highly illegal, because you know that and I know that, and this is just, we should both know this. Major Reacher has assembled this group of ragtag team, and this is where it just stops making sense, because in the first season there was like this developed romance between Reacher and, I can't remember the fucking name of the chick, but she was blonde and she was pretty, and it was like, they're both attractive and in the same vicinity. Of course, they're gonna want to like have sex with each other, which they do. And at the end of the season, Reacher is like, if there's anyone that could make me abandon this life of wandering around the world, it's you, baby girl. And of course, she doesn't do that, and they just kind of go their separate ways, and it's like, fuck, dude, whatever. And then the first thing they do in this new season is kind of introduce this other chick who you've never seen before, that's just like her and Reacher. They just immediately have this fucking click thing. And they're rubbing it in your face the entire time. It's like blatantly obvious that these two are madly in love with each other, but you've never met this character, you've never seen them. They just want to have sex with each other like really, really badly. And it, again, this is the same thing as the first season. They're both attractive and in the same room together, so it has to happen. And I absolutely hate this little love storyline they have going, because one of the first things she does to kind of prove that she is like really fucking smart is she like reads this fucking sheet of paper with numbers on it and just like discovers something that no one else sees, and Reacher's just like, what are the numbers telling you? And she's just like, fucking, they're telling me there's like a shipment of fucking cocaine somewhere, the weight's off. And it's like, what? Like, it makes no fucking sense. And Reacher is like super sad because There's actually this really kind of like realistic scene here, and it almost like it hit me like right in my feels, right? Because Reacher is like, you got all these people talking about how successful their lives are, right? After the military, this one's got a fucking family. That one's married and works with the fucking CIA or some shit. This one's like a cyber terrorist, but also somehow is like working for the government in like a positive ass way. And you're like, ba ba ba. Everybody's got these great stories, and then fucking Reacher has nothing. He is just fucking. He has absolutely nothing to bring to the table. He's just awkward as fuck, and it's just like, dude, Reacher is like the best person on the planet. Why can't he like throw something out there like, hey, like last month I stopped my brother, the people that killed my brother, and like saved this fucking small town from being embezzled by this evil company. But no, he's just gonna sit there and be awkward as shit, which is again totally relatable. It feels like me like at every family gathering ever when people ask me what I've been doing with my life. There's a scene, and this is the I'm gonna kind of conclude on this because I've already basically said Reacher is like the opposite of woke. He is like this overly masculine, always correct. He is the male version of a Mary Sue, and it's bad. It's just fucking terrible. And if you don't believe me, okay, you're thinking, dude, you're just fucking yeah, you were in the army. You have some military experience. What the fuck do you know? You're not 6 feet tall. You're not super strong, and you're obviously not Reacher level. That's fine. But anyway, the scene that really fucking threw me off with this whole show is the scene in the most released episode, right? Recently released episode. Uh, they're surrounded by these bikers, okay, and this is right after they've been to some fancy ass fucking party, and they're all like wearing like suits and shit, and Reacher's like awkward because he's broke and he doesn't like wearing suits, whatever the fuck. Okay, they're all like they're all wearing these suits, and this gang of bikers rolls up. Gang of bikers, like one of the first things the evil leader of the bikers. There's like 8 of these fucking bikers, but and they're like, take all their guns, and they take all their guns. They're holding Reacher and his 4 comrades at gunpoint, by the way, and then they take all the guns, and then they like put them in a bag, and then they take their own guns and put those guns in the bag too, and they're like, let's do it. And Reacher's like, I see, you want it to be quiet, not attract attention. So the bikers were sent there to kill these guys, right? And they're in the middle of some fucking alley, like back of a restaurant or some shit. And they have them at gunpoint. And instead, this is again plot device. Instead of just fucking shooting them, shooting all 4 of them, they take their guns, and then they take their own guns, and then they like decide to get into a hand-to-hand combat with these people. And of course, as you and I both know, the military police are highly trained in hand-to-hand combat, like straight kung fucking fu. They all, even though they're wearing high heels and shit, beat the fuck out of everybody in the fucking area. And it's so stupid. And it has been a while since I've watched like I think the last Amazon show I watched that was like military based was Terminal List, with Chris Pratt or whatever. And the only thing that bugged me about that show was the amount of times that they say brother, right? Like when they're interacting with each other, they'd be like, "Hey brother, I got your back, brother. To the end, brother." But the show was pretty good. It was decent, aside from the constant brother shit, which to some extent actually happened when I was in the army, where people would say brother all the fucking time, and it's like, we're not brothers. There's no till Valhalla, You're a devout Catholic. Stop saying till Valhalla when people die. That was the only thing that bothered me, was how much they said brother. And then Jack Reacher comes along, and it's like every fucking thing about this story makes no sense. It's just nonsense, but it's very clearly geared towards like men, and like you look at how strong Reacher is. Look at all this weird shit that he can do. Look at him just fucking swooning women left and right, and it's so dumb. Uh, yeah, if I had to rate that show, which I did, by the way, I gave it an Amazon review, and it wasn't very nice. I'd probably give it a 2 out of 5 stars because it was just not a good show.